In the heart of Africa, where the vast savannas stretch as far as the eye can see, lived a wise lion named Kazi. Kazi ruled over his kingdom with kindness and strength. His golden mane shimmered under the sun, and his roar echoed across the plains, sending a message to every creature that he was a leader who valued harmony and peace. One hot afternoon, as the sun beat down fiercely, Kazi ventured to the edge of the great river that ran through his kingdom. The river was a lifeline, bringing water to the land and feeding the animals who lived near it. But the river had been changing. It had been drying up in recent months, its once strong current now a trickle. Kazi approached the riverbank where he met an old crocodile named Tiba. Tiba had lived in the river for many years and knew its secrets well. "The river is troubled, old friend," said Kazi, his voice low and serious. "The animals are thirsty, and the plants are beginning to wither. What has happened to the water?" Tiba, his rough skin covered in patches of moss, looked at Kazi with deep, wise eyes. "The river is angry, Kazi. Long ago, when the first rain fell, the animals of the savannah promised to protect the water, to honor it as a sacred gift. But now, greed has taken root. The trees that once guarded the river have been cut down, and the land is being overrun by those who only take and never give." Kazi thought for a moment. He knew that something needed to be done, not just for his kingdom, but for the balance of the entire ecosystem. Without water, life would cease to exist. "I will gather the animals and ask them to come together," Kazi said with determination. "We must restore the river to its former glory." Kazi called upon the animals of the plains, the forests, and the mountains. The elephants came with their great strength, the birds with their wisdom, and the zebras with their unity. Together, they created a plan to bring the river back to life. The elephants used their massive tusks to dig channels and redirect water from nearby lakes. The birds flew over the land, singing songs of hope and spreading seeds for new trees. The zebras worked together to protect the soil, ensuring that it would not erode and choke the river. Days turned into weeks, and the efforts of the animals began to pay off. The river, once a mere trickle, began to flow more freely. The trees started to grow again, and the land became green and fertile. When the work was done, Kazi stood at the riverbank once more, his heart swelling with pride. The river was flowing strong, and the animals were thriving. Kazi turned to Tiba, who smiled with approval. "You have done it, Kazi," Tiba said. "You have reminded us all of the importance of balance and respect." And so, the kingdom of Kazi flourished. The animals learned to live in harmony with the land, and the river, once in danger, became a symbol of unity and respect. Kazi ruled wisely for many more years, and his story was passed down from generation to generation, reminding all who heard it that the land, the animals, and the river were all connected, and only through respect for each other could true harmony be achieved.